Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. Finally wrapping up the 2025 movie reviews with December's monthly movie reviews. We got 7 titles. I know a couple of these I watched by myself, but actually 3 of them. But anyways, before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. And I did notice recently that, or I got an email that I was having trouble with my website, or I use like a, can't remember, almost like a third-party thing that put everything up there, and it's not working now. So if you're somehow interested in any merchandise, let me know.
Show off the shirt.
Yeah. If you want a shirt, let me know and we can get all that figured out. But anyways, so yeah, seven movies in December. Glad to finally get 2025 knocked out. So then we're about 6 months behind now after this. But
only 6.
And all these, of course, were already put away somehow, or we watched them streaming or whatever. So, but anyways, first up, we watched F1, the movie. This came out in 2025. 2 hours and 35 minutes, rated PG-13, directed by Joseph Kosinski, who also directed Top Gun Maverick, and they definitely have kind of the same, I mean, you could tell that he directed both, I guess. Brad Pitt plays Sonny Hayes, Damson Idris plays Joshua Pierce, Javier Bardem plays Ruben Cervantes. I think they just say Ruben the whole time. Carrie Condon plays Kate McKenna. A Formula One driver comes out of retirement to mentor and team up with a young driver. I thought this one was really good. One of the better racing movies. There's not a ton in that kind of sports genre within it. Driven.
And Driven was that like where they were racing in a race though?
No, not that Driven.
Oh.
Sylvester Stallone, there's a Driven with Sylvester Stallone, and he's an IndyCar driver.
Okay, well that makes, okay. I was thinking of...
No, not the...
like heist movie. Or not, like...
No, we just watched
stealing
that.
Thing, right?
No, the...
Don't ask me.
The DeLorean movie.
Yeah.
That was called Driven.
Oh gosh, okay.
Okay, and my contact again.
No.
Somehow. It's not near as bad, but yeah, it's bothering me already. I don't know what's going on. These late night doing the videos or something with the light. I don't know. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Days of Thunder. That was one of my favorites.
Ferrari versus
Ford
versus Ferrari. Okay,
Ferrari,
see, I'm getting there.
And there was something else that was kind of similar that was really good too.
Yeah, there's not a lot of racing, like car racing movies.
But this one was really good.
It was really good.
I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars.
Oh, okay, yeah, I would say that too. I mean, it gives you like a background of what F1, what Formula racing is, but it's still entertainment. Like I still really loved it, and I'm not like a huge, well, I guess I'm a race fan. I mean, we're from Indiana, we have to be, right? IndyCar. But anyway, so it's cool. It was good.
Yeah, good story, good
Great
performances, especially Brad Pitt, and then I thought the guy that played Joshua Pierce, the other main character, was really good. I feel like this might have been his first movies, I don't know, but yeah. And this also, I want to mention this before I go any further. This is should be hopefully the last month where I'm, or at least so far in 2026, I have already starred and written little reviews on Letterboxd before we sit down and do these. So I won't be coming up with my rating
On the fly.
spot 6 months later. So
That's true.
yeah. All right. Next up, I was real excited to watch this. Was real excited to add it to the collection. We watched this a few days later. We got Nevermore, The Raven Effect. This came out in 2025. It's an hour and 58 minutes, not rated, directed by Gordy Day. A deep dive into the mind of Raven, wrestling's torture genius. Nevermore explores how one man's pain, brilliance, and chaos helped reshape pro wrestling in ECW's brutal, blood-soaked heyday. You got Raven, Sandman, Blue Meanie, DDP, Billy Corgan, Chris Jericho, Bubba Ray Dudley, and RVD all are interviewed through this. I thought it was pretty good. I was hoping for a little bit more, I feel like, though, somehow. He definitely tells his whole story and doesn't really, I mean, he doesn't leave anything out because it would make him look bad. Mm-hmm. Like the bad parts he includes, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted a little bit more of like just some of the other random things. And just more into like how smart he is, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because you kind of kept telling me on the side, like, he's just such a good wrestler because of how intellectual he was about it and how he just knew things that other people... He really developed the character well and developed his way of wrestling. And that, yeah, you had to kind of tell me that. I feel like throughout the movie.
They kind of like...
They hit on it maybe a little, but...
And they talked about how his storylines were more developed and all of that, but like I don't know, it just seemed like they could have gone more with that, I guess. And then like some of the other which I've been wanting to get, I just haven't done yet, and probably I'm not in a hurry to do it, but he did like he's really into comic books and stuff, and he wrote a story. There's like a comic book that he wrote for Spider-Man and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's almost like he could have been a series almost with how true. Interesting he is. But I thought it was still pretty good. I don't know. For some reason, I was wanting it to be a little bit better. Not saying it wasn't good, but I'm gonna give it 3 stars, I think.
Okay.
And glad I watched it. I feel like the wrestling documentaries and those things, if you don't know anything about them, I feel like they're a lot better.
I really enjoyed it.
And a lot more.
Yeah.
What am I trying to say? A lot more.
Like if you're not into wrestling, you'd like them too. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, but also just if you are or aren't, if you don't know anything about the subject, it's a lot more interesting than if you know a lot of his backstory or anything else. Okay. All right, so kind of rambling here. All right, on to the next. I watched this one by myself. 2023's Silent Night, an hour and 44 minutes, rated R, directed by John Woo. Got Joel Kinnaman.
I caught the tail end.
Oh yeah. Plays Brian Godlock. Catalina Sandino Moriano plays Saya Godlock. Kid Cudi plays Detective Dennis Vassell. A grieving father enacts his long-awaited revenge against a ruthless gang on Christmas Eve. I did not like this one. And it was December, so I was trying to watch some Christmas-type movies that I hadn't seen, and this I would not consider, even with, it does kind of take a little bit, or it does take place on and around Christmas, and it is called Silent Night, but it wasn't very Christmassy at all, and I just didn't like it. I'll give it 1.5, I think. Yeah. All right. Next up, we watched another Christmas movie, This was 1954's White Christmas. This was a first-time watch for both of us. This was 2 hours. It was just approved before the rating system. Directed by Michael Curtiz. Bing Crosby plays Bob Wallace. Danny Kaye plays Phil Davis. Rosemary Clooney plays Betty Haynes. Vera Ellen plays Judy Haynes. A successful song and dance team become romantically involved with the sister and team up to save the failing Vermont Inn of their former commanding general. Of course, I'd heard the song.
Yeah.
I'd heard good things about it, and for whatever reason, never watched it. I really liked it.
I really liked it. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, I guess. But it was very good. I thought the story was really good. There was still like a musical, but like there was a story behind it, and they like went in the backstory of, they're in the army, then their general, when they're done with the army, he comes back and opens up this inn on a ski resort, and then it's failing because there's no snow, right? It was like,
and Vermont.
Yeah. And so they go in to help save it. What was that?
Some of the dishes, I think, fell down. I give it 3.5. And I, luckily, like a few days, I think I even got this maybe in December. After we didn't watch it, we didn't have this physical copy. And I found it at Goodwill for $3.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So that was a good deal.
Good deal. Always remembers how much. When it's good. When the price is good.
All right. Next up, day after Christmas, we watched Genie. This came out in 2023. It was an hour and 33 minutes. It was rated PG, directed by Sam Boyd. Melissa McCarthy plays Flora. Papa Esidio plays Bernard. Danae Benton. Oh, sorry. Papa Esidio plays Bernard. Danae Benton plays Julie. Jordan McIntosh plays Eve. The film is a fairy tale comedy about a workaholic man who enlists the help of a magical genie to help with his family, win his family back before Christmas.
Yeah. I was like, I don't remember this one. I didn't know. Okay.
It was a little better than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't expecting much, I think.
Yeah, it was pure entertainment. It wasn't a great movie, right? But it was entertaining.
Like, kind of like a Hallmark movie, but a little
better. Yeah. Actually, it's a
Um,
perfect way to describe it. I love Melissa McCarthy, though. Like, I like her comedy. I like her as an actress, so. But I'd still only give it like a 2.
Yeah, either 2 or 2.5.
Yeah,
You're going 2?
I'm going 2.
Okay, I'll agree.
Okay.
All right, and then last up, New Year's Eve, went over to a friend of the show, Cody's. I think you were just going to bed early or something and said go ahead to go. And so I went over to a friend of the show, Cody's, and we watched 2 movies
I don't think I was
on
feeling
New Year's
good, maybe.
Eve. Yeah, that might have been
something.
on New Year's Eve. I think you would have probably liked both of these. These are good choices. I think he had some free rentals, and these were pretty recent, or had just come out at the time. So first up, we watched Good Fortune. Came out in 2025. It was an hour and 37 minutes. Rated R. Written and directed by Aziz Ansari. Yes, Seth Rogen plays Jeff. Aziz Ansari plays Ari. Yeah, I think that's how they said it in the movie. Ari. Keke Palmer plays Elena. Keanu Reeves plays Gabriel. A well-meaning but rather inept angel named Gabriel middles in the lives of a struggling gig worker and a wealthy venture capitalist. This was a lot of fun. Kind of like a Trading Places meets some other things. Quite a few laughs. Yeah, I really liked Aziz on Parks and Rec and his stand-up and Master of None or whatever.
Master of None.
His Netflix show was really good.
Yeah.
Definitely had a lot of fun with this one. I'll give it 3.5, I think. Yeah, well, you have to watch it. It was good.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if you would like this next one. Lastly, we watched The Naked Gun. Also came out in 2025. So I didn't write down the runtime for some reason, but I think it was 90 minutes or less. PG-13, directed by Akiva Schaffer. You got Liam Neeson playing Frank Drebin Jr. Pamela Anderson playing Beth Davenport. Paul Walter Hauser playing Ed Hawken Jr. and Danny Houston playing Richard Kerr. Following in his father's footsteps, a detective works to solve a murder case and save his police department from closure. Have you watched any of the Naked Gun movies?
No, but listen, I think it would be the humor is not for me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You might have liked it, though. I don't know.
I'm going to go with no.
So you haven't watched the Leslie Nielsen Naked Gun movies?
No.
We got the Naked Gun trilogy.
Here, I'll hold that up.
Pretty funny movies.
I don't like the humor.
Okay.
It just drives me nuts. It's okay. It's a guy thing. I don't know.
I'll give it 3.5 stars too. I
Oh.
thought it was pretty funny. It was a lot of laughs.
Okay.
There were some pretty funny scenes. So yeah. Yeah, that's everything we watched for December.
Hey, pretty good.
We are through 2025. Hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't yet done so, please make sure to subscribe. This is the Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man.